Well, hello there, and this is Auntie. Thank you so much, Renee, for fixing the location for your auntie. Oh my goodness, y'all, did y'all see the billboard that went downtown in the French Quarters? Somebody paid $1,000 to do a negative billboard ad about Gypsy Rose. Child, as she saw it while she was out there celebrating the end of her probationary or probationary period. Oh my God, we're going to watch and we're going to discuss. I tell you, things just never change. They always stay the same. Somebody is always dragging Gypsy. A sweet old auntie. Thank you, subscribers, and my nieces and nephews, and all of y'all who have been here through the long haul. Shall we get into it? Oh, yes, we shall. It's time for Auntie Advice. Sweet old. It's time for Auntie Advice. Oh, yeah. It's time for Auntie Advice. Welcome back, everybody, and hello there. My name is Auntie of Auntie's Advice, and I thank you so much for clicking on this video. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe button and turning on your notifications so that when I go live, you go live with me. To all of my nieces, nephews, and my members who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. So as you all have already heard, Gypsy was in her hometown of Louisiana, and there came rolling by a billboard with her face on it. And Gypsy had an epic response to this. Let's watch it, and you all let me know whether or not you agree with someone paying $1,000 for doing this billboard ad for Gypsy or no. I think a lot of people are outraged at the fact that Gypsy is now off of probation. So, a lot of people who were kind of reporting her have nothing over her head anymore. But not only that, Gypsy also did a post on her TikTok, just dragging, if you will, Nicholas, who was her partner in crime. So I think that someone was just, I don't know if I had $1,000 if I would be doing something like this, but someone else did. So let's talk about it, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. In the beginning of the video, there will be silence as it has a copyrighted song attached to it. And over here, YouTube, they don't playing somebody else's music. Okay, so let's get into it, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard. She's smug about it. She's making money off of it. Everything that comes out of her mouth is a lie, and I think it needs to stop.
Oh, look up. Gypsy don't give a fuck.
This is pathetic.
Gypsy don't give a fuck. Gypsy don't give a fuck. Now what? Oh, y'all wasted y'all
Fuck
money.
you guys. Because I had a great time in New Orleans. anyway.
Louisiana mobile billboards, they put minors on billboards. Minors.
My minor child.
Minor child.
Minor child.
Look at that. Look at Gypsy don't give a fuck.
Do not give a fuck.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Fuck the haters!
How you like that, bitches?
Fuck you!
Fuck you. You put minors on a billboard.
I'll be calling tomorrow. Fuck you guys.
A minor child.
I still had a great time in New Orleans. Do not give a fuck about the haters and them spending $1,000 to rent that thing.
Minor child.
I still had a great time in New Orleans. Do not give a fuck about the haters and them spending $1,000 to rent that thing. Pathetic. Stop. Pathetic.
You're not even going out tonight. We went out last night, bitches.
Had a blast. Had a blast last night.
Y'all day late.
Pathetic.
We went out last night.
Y'all do too much. My Lancer.
No one's even coming there.
No. Paid $1,000. They could have gave that to homeless people. They could have fed homeless people for months. Bree's still going off.
This street.
Bree is still going off.
Nobody's gonna be walking past that bitch.
Yeah, they put it in where nobody's gonna be even looking.
What a waste of.
That is so embarrassing to be celebrating and having a great time. And honey, you walk up on a billboard with your stuff on there. Now, I want to make sure that y'all notice that Gypsy's accent changed multiple times, okay? Throughout this. So who's the real Gypsy? Second of all, Gypsy, let's just go ahead on and keep it a buck, okay? Your minor child, were you released on television? What you put out into the atmosphere of a baby who was covered up is some bullcrap. You released that footage, okay, on the show. And when you released the footage, no one saw the pictures or anything of your minor child. If anyone has released pictures of your minor child, it was you. It was absolutely you. Not someone else. Not the Billboard. You. You have had your baby on TikTok and you've taken pictures with the baby. People have already seen the minor baby. But on that billboard, there was no minor baby to be seen. It was a baby swaddled. And it was what you already released to the public. And all this person was doing was rolling reels and clips. Was it the right thing to do? I don't know. Y'all let me know downtown in the comment section whether or not you believe it was the right thing to do, and if so, why, and if not, why. It's unfortunate that this young lady, right? How do I really feel about Gypsy? This young lady was in a, how can I describe it? And how can I say it where it's really going to come off with my real opinion about Gypsy? I think that Gypsy antagonizes people. It is unfortunate that at a young age, she decided that the only way to be free from her mother was to do what she did. I think that that was unfortunate. I think that anyone, right, who has a heart could and would sympathize for someone else in that position. Just think about it. You feel like, your mom is not doing what is best for you. And so you make a decision to off your mom because you believe that this is the only way to do it. You manipulate someone to be an accomplice with you in this, right? Anybody hearing that story will be sympathetic and empathetic. However, with Gypsy, she has monetized off of this. In my opinion, she has yet to take responsibility. And not only not take responsibility, in my opinion, she has no remorse. And it's everybody else's fault. And I think that that's the issue with people, to act as if this stuff that you did not do what you did, and you just don't appear to have any remorse. There are comments after comments after comments that Gypsy has made over the years that has caused people like myself to believe you just don't want to tell the truth. Even in her coming off of probation, let's say, for instance, I decided, okay, Auntie, you're not going to look at her with the side eye. After she came 4 days, is it 4 or 5 days after being off of probation, we see the real Gypsy, where she, like I said, and I'll make sure I link the video so that you all can see what she posted on TikTok. It's the way that you do things. And I know that she has these women in her ear who are, assisting her and stuff like that. And they, are out there, whoop banging and stuff in the street. But Gypsy has to open up her ears, not to say that these women are bad, but she has to open up her ears to opposing views. Where you are helping someone, as an older woman, a seasoned woman, you have to give people the good, the bad, and the ugly in order to help them. You can't just feed a kid sugar all their lives and expect them to grow healthy. It's not going to happen. You're going to have to teach them to have a well-balanced meal. Therefore, have a well-balanced life. And I believe that although some of these women have the best intention, they're giving Gypsy sugar. And Gypsy needs a hard lesson in eating protein, eating fruits and vegetables, taking the bitter with the sweet, getting a cap full of apple cider vinegar in the morning. Like, she needs more than what she's getting, in my humble opinion. When you have lived a great, healthy life and you get to be a certain age, you understand that. And even if I don't, as an older woman, and I have to speak to younger women, even if I don't walk away, even if I walk away with you being angry with me, I'm okay. I'm okay if I hit a nerve. I'm okay if you got an attitude. I'm okay with that because at the end of the day, I have learned that sometimes the truth really does hurt. Honey, it hurts your feelings some kind of terrible to have someone to really give you the hard knocks truth because there are going to be opposing views. Um, and I think that Gypsy's got a little bit of the truth and about what happened to her. But I also think that she has spun this story to become just a perpetual um, victim in this without taking true accountability for what she is saying and what she is doing. I didn't even read her book, neither did I listen to anyone who had read the book because I feel like Dee Dee is not here to defend herself. And so the only story is that we're getting is Gypsy's. And just based on how Gypsy, in my opinion, manipulated Ryan, and now, in my opinion, is manipulating Ken, I know that probably 9 times out of 10, her book is manipulated. And it is not giving this woman credit. Now, I heard and saw a video where they had an interview with her father, Ron. And Ron said that she had this disease. And I looked it up. And all of the symptoms, Gypsy has them. So I don't know where the Munchausen came from. I, I don't know whether or not she was truly a victim of Munchausen. I just, like I've never saw or read or heard anything that her mom was diagnosed with Munchausen. Um, like, so I can't go with just one side of the story. It's almost as if, I were to go into the store and I will give someone a $20 bill to pay for a good or a service, and there's nothing on the back side of it. The only thing that you see is the head of that $20 bill, but when you flip it over, it's blank in the back. And for me, that's where I am with her. I just hate the fact that, everything, nothing was her fault. And even now, like I said, 4 days after you are off probation, you are stirring the pot and calling this guy out and releasing text messages from some woman by the name of Dawn that are 6 years old. And for me, it means that you have held this in your heart all this time to wait and pretend, right? This is just my views, okay? Y'all let me know y'all's down in the comment section. But you would just sit and wait and pretend good behavior. Pretend and play the game. And then the day that clock ticked, 12 midnight, the monster and how you really felt about things comes out. And because of that, I can't give her the benefit of the doubt. I can't give her the grace that other people can't, are giving her. I just can't do it because what is in you is going to come out. It just is what it is. And I think that what is in her is absolutely coming out. I would suppose that even her relationship with Ken has changed. I would suppose that somewhere around Thanksgiving or Christmas, we're going to be seeing some show enough cracks in that building's foundation. I would believe and suppose that eventually that whole thing, the whole mask is going to tear the. I give it until the holidays. Y'all let me know downtown in the comment section what y'all think about this. Was someone right for doing this? Could that money have gone to um, pay for feeding homeless people? And let's say this: who says that this person isn't though? That's the thing. And what has she done for homeless people? Matter of fact, what has she done for prison reform? Didn't she say that she was going to be reforming people? Shall by. Now let me get up out of here. I got another video to make. I got other stuff to talk about, and I just ain't gonna spend no more time on Gypsy. Okay, Yazil said you're generous. I give it until Labor Day. Y'all let me know down in the comment section. Okay, I'm out of here. And until we meet again, y'all be safe out there in those streets and in the water. Bye, y'all.